For about 10 years now, people have been asking myself or Fred Underwood, the IT director, what are you going to do about internet here at Fond du Lac Reservation? And we kept saying, well, it's a hard thing to do because the providers outside, don't want to come out here. Just population density. There's not enough population here to make a profit for them. So we kind of just took it upon ourselves eventually to start looking at programs, and we applied a couple of years ago, and we were accepted. And then it came down to some pre-planning meetings. What did people want? And it came down to like education, entertainment, being able to do work from home, going to school, from home. And from there, we decided to take that information and start creating these smaller grants opportunities from Blandin and turning them into actual projects, which you're seeing today.
So the link title, remember when I clicked on this website when it popped up here, it said FDLOS, right? That's the link title. So the link title is, we started last week at the very basic, and that's the thought process that goes into designing an app, Where do you get the ideas? Who wants it? How do you know if it's going to be any good? So they've done a lot of testing, a lot of designing, and now we're using a software application to put an app together. Everybody can game, they can play games, but technology is something that goes much deeper than gaming. So that's what we're trying to do, is show that there's a value in this, a use, whether that be cultural, economic, and maybe those two go hand in hand, educational, of course. We're trying to add value to the idea of having broadband in your community.
It's a big commitment because the first week we were here, it's I think it's like an 8-hour program. But the first 4 days we were here, all we did was just write down what we were gonna do and how we're gonna do it and how we're gonna finish it. It's learning new things I never thought I would learn as a kid. We have the great teachers here that are willing to take their time out of the summer to come be with us.
My app, well, I'm doing it on Ojibwe seasons and what the Ojibwe people did during each season. My teacher, she had us all write an essay, and I figured, I could put this into the application.
I'll point this out. It's summertime. We've got a room full of kids. If you look over my shoulder, you can see that they're working. They've been working now for 2.5 hours, nonstop, no breaks. They're still working, so we have engagement. They're interested in this. This is a chance for them to take what they're learning in the classroom, and we're taking the boring out of it, and they're actually applying it to something. It's authentic education.
I think it's going to be really exciting to see what they create this afternoon, to kind of show the community, like, hey, our young people are capable of doing stuff, and to give them that confidence that they can go out there and that they are being heard, and what they do, that it really matters.
We thought it'd be a good idea to create something that they could share with community members. Maybe with their creation, they'll be able to teach somebody.
It's important for us to be, being on the cutting edge as much as we can, and applying to other funding agencies to try to get fiber or internet opportunities to the home for the rest of the reservation. It's a large place. It's 100,000 acres, and it's about 120 square miles. And I said earlier, we're covering 10, so we're about 10% done. We're trying to come up with other 92%, and that's going to cost a lot of money to do. But we're determined to try and do what we can to get it.